Welcome back to another yoga flow on Yoga with Bree. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Today we're going to start at the back of the mat in a seated position on the shins. Rest the hands down on the lap. Take a moment to get settled in. And then close the eyes. And start to breathe a little bit deeper through the nose, inhaling, filling up all the way down to the belly, and exhaling, relaxing the jaw and the shoulders and the hands. The next time you inhale, reach your arms up overhead, take a big stretch, and then exhale, release the palms forward into child's pose. Forehead down on the ground. Move the hands over to the left side of the mat, placing the right palm on top, bringing a deep stretch to the right side of the body. And then moving back through center, take it over to the right, left hand on top of the right palm, letting the forehead rest down, feel that stretch on the left rib cage. Now as you bring the hands back to center, we'll take one more moment in child's pose, softening, breathing deep. And then as you press the hands down, rise up and walk the hands forward for puppy pose. You might want to scoot the knees back a little bit here, but do have the knees stack a little bit further back than the hips. Drop the forehead down to the ground, and if you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, you can take the chin down to the mat here. Full deep breaths down into the abdomen. And then pushing the hands down, we'll start to drop the hips forward and lift the chest for sphinx pose. We'll move through that a couple of times. So now dropping the forehead back down to the ground, rise into your puppy pose, and then moving the hips back to the mat, move into sphinx. Rooting down with your foundation, drop the forehead and lift the hips, puppy pose. And then lowering the hips, lift the chest. Sphinx pose. Good. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulders, in the spine. And then we'll walk the knees forward once again, coming back to a tabletop position for threaded needle. This time, right arm reaches under the bridge of the left arm, and you're welcome to keep that left palm where it's at or move it to the top edge of the mat. A very nice rotation through the spine, bringing a healthy blood flow to all of the muscles in the back. And then we'll take the left hand back down by the face, reach the right arm up, inhale, and then release it down to trade sides. The left arm threads underneath the bridge of that right arm. You might take the right palm to the top edge of the mat, just an option. If it's better for your balance, you're always welcome to keep the right hand by the face. Enjoy the breath, moving down deep into the lobes of the lungs. Each time you exhale, releasing all the breath to empty. We'll come back up to the open wing span. Left arm rises and then comes back down for a downward facing dog. As you lower the heels to the ground, press down strong through the fingerprints and start to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and bending the other knee. So you get a nice, steady and even stretch through both calves, both hamstrings, the soles of the feet. Good. Now we'll walk the feet a little bit closer and separate them as wide as the mat. Moving into a twist, take your right hand to the outside of the left ankle. You could also grab the calf here, or if you're more flexible, grab the heel. And then turn your gaze underneath that left armpit. Try to keep a nice long spine as you rotate through the back. We'll release the right hand down to the floor and trade sides. Left hand to the outside of the right calf, the right ankle, or the right heel. This time looking underneath the right armpit, keep pushing down with the right hand and both heels, left heel especially. Beautiful. Release the left hand. And then we'll walk the feet back to a normal stance in down dog and shift forward to high plank. Adjust the feet as you need. Now lower the knees, lower the chest and chin. And we'll slide forward, hips down, chest up for a cobra pose. Deep inhale as you come up. And then as you tuck the toes under, let's exhale to a downward facing dog. Once again, stretching the calves. Bend the knees, look forward, and you can step or hop to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, and exhale, deeper forward fold. As you inhale, rise to stand, reach your arms above you. Look up at the thumbs, and then exhale, pull the thumbs to heart center. We'll take a deep inhale to reach the arms back up. And then as you exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale, and we'll step the left foot followed by the right foot back. Bending the elbows, exhale to a chaturanga, and inhale to an up dog. You can always repeat that knees, chest, chin, cobra that we did before. Press it back to down dog, drive the heels down, inhale. Bend the knees and look forward, and then exhale, hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reaching the arms high, look up. And then exhale, thumbs to heart center, recenter. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, step the right foot back and lower the right knee. We're going to rise up to a low lunge, so arms can frame the head. Hands could also rest on the thigh here if you want a little bit more support for balance. Take the gaze up to the ceiling or the sky, deep inhale. And then as you exhale, move to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward high plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog, looking at the sky, and exhale, downward facing dog. Grounding the feet, we'll inhale, lift the right leg, and then exhale to step it through for your low lunge on the other side. As you lift the chest and the arms, keep that left top of foot pushing down for stability. Rise up, look up. And then on an exhale, land the palms, tuck the back toes, and step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, reach the arms high, push the feet down, forward fold on the exhale. Left foot to the back of the mat, drop the knee down, inhale, arms up. Left shin is rooted. As you exhale, fold over that right leg, half split. Now we'll be here for a couple of breaths, so make sure that you are either pointing or flexing the front foot, but do keep it active. You might find a little bit more space now to move the nose closer to the ankle. Continue to breathe deep through your nose. Now rebend the right knee, and we're going to lift the back knee, rising all the way up to a high crescent lunge. Deep inhale. Land the palms, step back, and chaturanga on your exhale. Maybe you keep that right leg lifted. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. And as you exhale, step it through. Repeating what we did on the other side, rise up to low lunge, breathe in. Exhale to half split, breathe out. And then continue to breathe, steady rhythm through the nose as you hold the half split, pressing the top of the right foot down, and either pointing or flexing that left set of toes. Breath is steady. Good, rebend the left knee, lift the right knee and rise up, high crescent lunge. And then exhale, forward fold at the top of your space. Inhale to half lift, exhale to fold. Inhale, we rise up, thumbs to heart center as you exhale. Inhale, chair pose, bending the knees, drop the hips low. Exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. And then your chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe in and lift your right leg. This time we'll tap the right knee to the right elbow. And then inhale, send it up and back. Tap the left elbow, moving into a twist. Inhale, send it up and back. Nice strong arms. Bring the knee to the chest and step through. And we'll rise up, second warrior. Bend deep into the right knee. Flip the right palm and reverse your warrior. Find a steadiness here. We'll drop that right elbow to the right thigh for side angle, stretching the left side of the body long. Look up towards that left hand and feel the balance of the feet. Inhale, reversed warrior. And exhale, we'll move down to chaturanga, sending that right foot back. Inhale, both feet down for up dog. Knees and hips are both lifted. And exhale, downward facing dog. Strong hand to earth connection. Inhale, lift the left leg. As you exhale, bend the knee and tap left elbow. Inhale, send it up and back. Breathe out and tap right elbow. Good. Inhale, send it up and back. Strong core. Bring the knee to the chest to step through. You know where we're headed this time. Ground the feet and rise up, warrior two. Flip the left palm open and inhale to reversed warrior. We're here for 2 breath cycles. And then we will move on an exhale to side angle. Stay in that side angle. Breathe in deep as you elongate the right side. And the next time you inhale, reverse your warrior. The exhale takes you down, chaturanga. Make sure if you're moving into up dog, knees and hips are lifted. Breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. Now, downward facing dog is a great place to stay here, a very beneficial inversion, but if you want to move into your dolphin, take both forearms down to the ground. Walk the feet a little closer towards the elbows, feet together, big toes touch. Push down through the heels, feel that stretch in the backs of the legs. And then we'll bring the knees down, move the hands forward and rise back up, downward facing dog. This time we're going to move the thumbs and index fingers together to touch, bend the knees and hop the feet to the outside of the hands. Malasana squat, hips are low, chest is high. You can even press your thumb knuckles into your chest here, or interlace the fingers and send the pointer fingers straight forward or up. Now we're going to move through a few rounds of breath of fire here, so you're welcome to do also a long, steady breath, or if you're moving with me, sharp exhales through the nose. Breathe out, touch the hands down and forward fold. Now if you're a little bit more advanced, instead of a fold, you're going to lift the heels up to the butt for crow pose. Knees are resting on the back of the triceps, not the sides of the arms here in crow. Squeeze the heels to the glutes as if you're trying to touch your calves to your hamstrings. Good. If you can't find the balance today, continue to play. You can always lift one foot, and then we'll step or hop to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Bend the knees and look forward, and we'll hop to a seat this time. And we'll move into a boat pose, hands to the backs of the thighs, shins parallel to the floor. Now a different variation I want to offer is to wrap your peace fingers around your big toes and straighten the legs, stretching the heels upward. Keep a long spine, either variation that you decide to take. Draw your belly button back towards your spine so you have a very firm and supportive core. Now, especially if you're in that knees up position, you might take a transition, kind of funky, roll back into a happy baby pose. And then you'll readjust your hands so that they're on the outsides of your feet. Pull the feet down with the hands, almost like you're trying to touch your thigh bone towards the floor alongside the ribs. Many options here. If you want to rock side to side, that could feel nice to massage out the sacrum. Could also feel good to straighten the legs and take a hamstring stretch like you see me doing here. Let's place the soles of the feet together, pinky toe edge sides of both feet to the floor for Baddha Konasana. We'll take one hand on the low belly, pelvis area, and the other hand right on top. And now as you take the next few rounds of breath, send the breath down all the way to the hands, feeling the hands rise on top of the low belly. Each time you exhale, feel that area sink. Let the hands become a little bit heavier without pushing the hands down. Just let the full weight of them rest, very nurtured by the body. Deep inhale, filling all the way down to the pelvic bowl. Long exhales, releasing all the way to empty. With the hands here on the pelvis, you're connecting deep with your area of creativity, and your creativity is connected also to your compassion. We'll stretch the legs out long and enter our Savasana. This time moving the hands alongside the body. You can rest the backs of the hands on the earth. Heels are heavy. Hips are relaxed. Breath is easy and natural now. No need to control the breath. No need to even focus on the breath. Let it come, let it go. All of the body's natural functions will exist here now. And start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw the knees into the chest and roll onto either side of the body, coming into a fetal position. Rest there for a moment. And then we'll push down to rise up into a seated position, coming into a meditative seat posture. Rest the hands down on the lap. Take a moment here at the end of your practice to be grateful to yourself for having taken this time out for you. And we'll inhale the arms up, touching the palms together. Draw the thumbs down to the forehead, clear sight, to the mouth, clear communication, and to the heart, clear action. It was my honor to guide you through this practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again next time. Namaste. If you liked this video, consider hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. It really helps to support my work and helps these videos reach more people who might enjoy them just like you.